Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Dalton. This is Armson Farms. We got the chopper all ready for Grandpa. Got it fueled, full of DEF. We greased it. That oil tank on the head there was a little bit low. That lubes all the chains. Sharpened it. Took me a minute. The sharpening stone was stuck on there. I ended up, there's a grease zerk on the stone where it goes on the shaft. Greased that up real good, and then there's a 13mm bolt that holds that sharpening stone onto the drive motor. I took the bolt out and used the bar and just kind of popped it free. Put the bolt back in, and it seemed to go. Shout out Jimmy Coolis, Sunnyside Farms, for giving me that little trick. That worked well. Hopefully gonna finish up first cutting today. I gotta go give shots to the milk cows first. Probably gonna get rolling here in about an hour or two, so. Yeah, see what we get into today. Hopefully the day can be as productive as yesterday's day went. And yeah, we'll be in really good shape if that's the case. All right, we are up in group 1 here. Just got my list of loot and GNRH. So I just gotta walk around and find out who's who. There's also 3 heats up here. Jack's gonna come up in a minute to breed them. I'm gonna help him kind of get them wrangled. So we'll just walk through, try not to miss anybody on the first step around. And yeah, it is a very comfortable day up here in this barn. Nice breeze. Supposed to get up into the 80s, but currently we're sitting at 70. It's just really, really, really comfortable. Huh, girls? You guys are happy? All right, we gave shots. I just wanted to check in here at the maternity pen. I got 2 Delta Lambdas in here. One's my mother-in-law's. One's my brother-in-law's. This one's my mother-in-law's. That one's my brother-in-law's. I think she's getting closer, so we'll periodically stop in throughout the day and check on her. Make sure she's doing okay. Tyler's merging a field that's through the swamp over there, 20-some acres. After that, he's gonna come here. Walk out and give her a feel. Oh yeah, I think she's ready to go. One test I was always taught is you take a handful of it, twist it like this. And if you can't get it to twist apart, it's ready to go. If it twists apart, it's too wet. And that's held pretty true. Target dry matter on alfalfa, you want it in that 35 to 37% dry matter range. That's probably there now. So we should probably get under motion here. All right, I just talked to Jack. Looks like we're gonna start chopping here in about an hour. So I'm gonna give shots to this pen now too. Figured I'd show you guys a couple of cows that are really doing real well here for us. Real nice udder, moderate statured cow. Let's see if I can see what she is. She is a Dykstra. Real nice udder cow. This is an old frazzled cow. I've showed you guys her before. Also looking for 5702, so gotta kinda, it's a nice udder, little sporty heifer. Come on, girl. Got a real nice rump on her. It's a good cow there. These girls will be headed to the parlor in about 2 to 3 hours. So to put that in perspective as to where the udders are, she's an old stale cow. It's an old Delta. Real good udder Delta. Hanford cow. I don't see the cow that I'm... Probably missed her. Yeah, well, we're gonna go around the block again. Here's a little Captain 2-year-old. That's a second lactation Captain. There's another Captain 2-year-old, so you got 3 Captains there. Real good udder cows. Alright, we are rocking and rolling now. Didn't get time to clean my windows off. Should have done that earlier, but new seed with some serious rows. stuff was really, really heavy. There was quite a bit of heaving or lodging, whatever you call it, just because it was so heavy. The wind and rain kind of knocks the plant sideways, and then when you go to mow, it's kind of hard to pick some of it up, especially if it's leaning one way. You can get it when you're going against it, but when you're going the way that it's leaning, the mowers don't do the greatest job picking it up. So there's a little bit of stalk left here. It'll come up next cutting, but I mean, it's a good problem to have when your crop is that heavy. Moisture's right on the money here. We got one more row left in this new seeding, and then we're headed back by the parlor. I'm not sure if we're just gonna haul it from the carts over to the bunk, or if we're still gonna dump into the trucks there. It's not as soft as it was yesterday, at least not on this field. But even so, even if it was a dry year, new seedings, it is preferable that you run dump carts on them. It's a lot less compaction on that new plant. Older seedings, it's not as big of a deal. The plant's got a real good root system. They're a little more durable plant, but when you're on a new seeding, those truck tires kind of cut, and that can affect your yields and the plant moving forward. So it's actually a good thing that we're doing this, even if it wasn't a bad year. But even so, there would still be spots that would be questionable with the truck. So we're just going to keep rocking on here. Like I said, one more row here, and then we'll be headed to that next field. It just took us half an hour to get this headland taken off. This is the first time we've chopped hay since we built that barn in this field. And there was a lot of little metal, little metal straps that the rafters and stalls and stuff like that came on. And the builders must not have got them, picked up and thrown out. Because that whole headland along that barn site, I mean, every 5 feet we were pulling metal out of there. That really, was a frustrating stretch. So, oh well, picking along now. Hopefully, anyways. Slow going. These are big, big rows. Got a little pond down in here. Got a lot of deer stands around that. There's a lot of good deer that find their way down to that pond. Farm made that one. That pond wasn't there in the 80s. Grandpa and Uncle Donnie built that. I never got to meet Don. He passed away in, I don't know if it was 02 or 04. I think they said it was 2004. That would be Grandpa's brother, one of the partners on the farm back then. Whew. Starting to get a little warm in here. I'm trying to take it really easy, turning around on the corners and on the end rows. I'm sure you guys noticed how slow we were going. Turn too sharp, the tires dig. Like I said, we're just trying to keep the tracks to an absolute minimum. We don't want to mark these fields up or hurt these seedings any more than absolutely necessary. Down here on the next field, this one's not that big, 11, 12 acres, something like that. There's a house in these woods I should have bought. The farm used to own it. Needed to be fully remodeled, but it's on a quiet road. Has a barn, little spot for a pasture. It's quiet, but at the time I was probably 21, 22, and it was just the thought of buying a house and paying to remodel it was out of the question. But then the market exploded. I bought a house, then the market exploded that following year, and everything doubled in price in New York, it seemed like. So the price I could have gotten that place for at the time, it'd have been a steal 2 years later. An absolute steal. But again, it's all kind of one of those deals where when you go to buy, it's what the market is, and I don't know. But kind of kicking myself, should have bought that. But it all worked out. I ended up with a beautiful house for, again, it's doubled in value in the last 5-10 years. But this would have been a little quieter, a little closer to the farm. All right, well, we've got officially one field left, but they just cut it this morning. So that's gonna be a tomorrow field. It is 4:30. We're gonna wash our windows, get fueled up, greased up. Tyler's out disking. I think Grandpa's gonna go do some planting. We might be home before dark tonight. That's kind of exciting. But either way, it'll be good to get planting rolling. So maybe we'll actually start working ground and doing that. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm gonna get this tractor cleaned up a little bit. It's needed. I got both rigs cleaned, fueled, greased, ready for the home stretch for tomorrow. And they're parked out of the way, which is nice. We're getting the trucks blown out, trucks greased. Grandpa's heading to plant, Todd's heading to spray. Just diving into the next section of the day. We just got the ripper hooked on there. Guys with Grouser blades, the new style. When you go to unhook them, how do you stop the back of the blade from just leaning backwards, from the blade falling back? Our old style worked fine. This style, we've tried putting blocks of wood underneath the back of it. Stone, like when you go to back up, the whole blade tilts back. I don't understand it. Leave in the comments, because I don't. There's got to be something simple that I'm missing. There's no way they made something so stupid. There's no way. All right, well, that field's too wet to plant. So that ground's still too wet to plant. That's no fun. But we did just pick up 52 acres of alfalfa from a neighbor. He said he's got enough, wondering if we wanted it. Sure, so we're gonna head and mow that and call it a night. All right, so yeah, too wet to plant. One of the guys went out mowing, I'm not sure who. We're gonna head down that way and see if we can get a glimpse of that field so I know where it is for tomorrow. I had just remembered I blew a tire yesterday on my pickup. That's still sitting in my driveway. So I threw the jacks and the tools and the impact and all that in this truck, and we're gonna head home and get my tire fixed. Probably gonna call it a night from there, I guess. It's wild when it's days like this, but the ground is so saturated. It's gonna take a few days like this of dry weather just to be able to get on the fields. It's kind of insane. At least the field that they keep trying to do. Maybe tomorrow when we're done with hay, that field's still too wet, we'll go try a different one, I guess. Generally, that's some of our driest ground down there. But yeah, apparently it's not at the moment. So good day, all in all. Got a lot of hay picked up. Now we got another full day of chopping tomorrow when you throw in this 52 acres. Maybe not full day. I know we're gonna get chopping 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So hopefully we'll be done early to mid-afternoon and we can get back to planting or moving manure or something like that. But yeah, let's go check this hay field out. I believe it's that field there. It looks like he's actually got it almost cut. That's a pretty good sized chunk of grass there. Or alfalfa, yeah, not grass, alfalfa. So yeah, guess we're gonna hammer on that tomorrow. Big hell yeah. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I'm gonna go take the kids out for ice cream. I haven't seen them now in a while because I didn't take them. I didn't see them last night. I didn't get home till 9:30. They were asleep, and I was gone this morning before they were awake. So we're gonna go home and see them and take them out to ice cream. Maybe take them to the playground or something. So hope everyone's having a good day, enjoying the sunshine. It's finally summertime. At least it feels like it. Hopefully it sticks around. And yeah, rock on, guys. See you guys in the next one.